was just so exhausted, guys. I was doing a lot of running around, so bear with me. I always take like a red eye or a night flight, and then I just like to wake up in the city that I'm in the next morning, so it kind of adds to the flow of the day. But tell me why like 2 people asked to switch seats with me. The first person, I was just like, no. The second person, 30 minutes into the flight, 30 minutes into REM, starts talking to his wife right across from me. I'm like in the middle aisle on the aisle seat. So I'm in the middle on the left-hand side on the aisle seat. 30 minutes in, I wake up to somebody like talking to somebody else in my face. Like, I'm like, okay, disoriented as fuck. And then eventually, like 5 minutes into that, they're like, oh, can you switch seats with me? I'm like, I just started answering. I didn't know where I was. I didn't know what was going on. He was saying something about a baguette. I was like, huh? He was like, your bag. And I'm like, I just want to go to sleep. Like, I just want to sleep. So I just decided to switch seats. It was a husband and wife, and I was like, okay, fine, whatever. I didn't know if I got a meal on the flight. I think they're like selling meals on flights now, very ghetto. But I think he was giving me his food from the flight. Either way, I took his voucher, I took his headphones. It was in a little bit more premium seating, so that was nice. And then I got a meal that was nice. So I was in between 2 guys. One was really cool, like sweet American, but they were men and they were stinky. So every waft, I was like, whoa, I'm gonna need 6 feet. The only reason I'm annoyed is because I was the last person to deboard the plane, and I had to wait for everyone to get off to get my carry-on because it was back where I left it, and going backwards on a plane, crazy work. So I just waited, fine, cool. Long story short, I lost my adapter that I bought in the airport for $45. Someone definitely swapped it out my carry-on because my carry-on is always gonna be my Margiela M6 bag. It's the perfect size. You can get away with murder with this as a carry-on, and it works. But I bought an adapter, like, dang, I forgot my adapter. I was like, in the airport, let me buy one, okay, pay it, whatever. Then I get into my Airbnb, the first thing I'm doing is trying to charge my phone because I made it here on 3%, and it's gone. That really wasn't the best start to my day, but it was okay. I was like, okay. So I had to like figure out, thank God I had my iPad. I had to figure out how I can get an adapter. Luckily, it was literally down the street to the right, around the corner for me. I'm in the 11th for this trip. So yeah, and it was like $12. So I was like, okay, cool. Pay it, got my phone charged, and then I just came back in finally and knocked out. I am a city girl. I want to move how the city people move. So I decided I'm going to take the metro to get into Paris city center, yeah? I already peeped like the TikToks about it, what app to get, and my only hiccups was the app. I was trying to download the app, I downloaded it, tried to make an account, it wasn't accepting my phone number, which was strange. And then I'm like, okay, cool. Then I found another TikTok that's like, follow these signs. The signs were really hard to follow. Like, she made a very extensive sign list, which was helpful, but the signs were really hard to follow. But when my Airbnb guy texted me, my host texted me, it made more sense. So I was just like, let me follow these instructions because 1, I landed on like 12%. So I'm like, all right, we're fighting time and energy here. I was gonna take the T7 and I found the T7. I didn't really know where I was going, so I was like, let me make sure I get this right. And then I was supposed to take the M14, which was a long corridor walk. If you're in Orly, you can find the M14, which is the Metro 14 line, but it's just a long walk. I think if anybody on TikTok were to emphasize the long walk, that would make sense. And like the signs were confusing. Like it was the arrows for me. The arrows felt like it was saying come here, but then I get come here and then it's like go there, and I'm like, I was getting confused, I'm not gonna lie. So twice I walked down 2 long corridors and went the wrong way and I had to walk back. But other than that, the metro is so chic, so easy, very, very seamless. Like, that's my mode of transportation this trip. Because it was like a $45 flat rate, or 45 euro flat rate to get to the airport, which is not bad. But I only paid 10 euro. I paid 15 euro. I paid about 25 euro because I accidentally got 2 Metro cards. They did get me that one time. So that was the only thing. I went back twice and I got duped on the Metro ticket once. So, but it was only supposed to cost like 15 euro to get from the airport, and then maybe 250 more euro to transfer the lines. But yeah, once I got off the Metro, it was a 3-minute walk to my Airbnb. I'm in the 11th arrondissement, and it's really cute. So tonight I'm just gonna like take a walk around, get familiar with my neighborhood. I already saw a fun spot that I'm gonna go to because my stomach is doing its what do we call it? My stomach's doing the exchange, or like it's getting acquainted. My stomach's getting acquainted. My body system always tends to like just get out of whack when I travel. Like it's really bad, and I always try to make a point out of it. So the food was a little bit salty, did what it needed to do, but I hydrated with like some coconut water. I have my Evian water. Like I didn't drink any alcohol during the flight. And I took these, and I bought these and took these Ollie fiber gummies. I'm not a big fan of gummy supplements. I think it's quite kiddish, but I knew like fiber would help me in my situation. So I popped 2 once the flight was over, and by the time I got to my Airbnb, things were moving, and that's what I want, because usually I get like a nervous BM and I get like stocked up for like a while, and that really throws off like my bloating and all of that. So I'm really big on that. I think these are really helpful. I've been taking these probiotic sachets. This one is from the brand Omnibiotic, and I think that's been really helpful with like bloating and cramping and just like overall gut health. So yeah, I'm really big on like when I'm traveling, like I need the system to reset as quickly as possible. So these definitely life changer. Right now I'm just gonna like tidy up. I was like throwing shit around trying to find the adapter. But yeah, everything looks so cute. Let me show you. This is the shit that I just need to clean up. This is like the living room, dining room area, and living room, dining room area. So tonight I'm just gonna like do my skincare, reset my body now. I've rested. Do an extensive skincare, reset, hydration, same with my hair, and then stroll around the 11th and get some pho and maybe a cocktail, because there's a little bar right down the corner that looks like they have my passion fruit, my porn star martinis, and I'm gonna need that. So we just gonna vibe out tonight. We're just gonna vibe out. It's gonna be good. Yeah, excited. Lastly, I want to say that without my away suitcase, I would not have been able to travel so seamlessly into Paris. It does feel like it adds at least 5 pounds to your luggage, which I definitely needed, but it was just so seamless. Like I was able to put my big body Margiela bag on top and push that through, so it didn't feel like I was carrying a lot. And it just rolls so seamlessly in the city, and I just really love it. It's chic, it's black. I love this size, and yeah. Oh, no. Ready for something different, what's in my system tonight? Thought it was the final, what is the arrival? Coming out the gate with the waves, the title. Feel like a revival, coming from inside of me. I must be holding something strong. Don't even know I can carry on. Oh yeah, something strong. I'll carry on, something strong. Ready to go. What I'm already loving so far about this trip is that no one's rushing me. I finally feel like I'm not rushing. I feel like all year it's been a habit, it's gotten into a habit where I'm just rushing out the door, rushing to be somewhere, rushing, and I really do not like that for me. it adds a lot of stress to my daily routine and to my body, and I'm feeling the effects of that. So it's nice to just know that in Paris, dinner kind of starts at 9, 10, 11. And I know restaurants will be open. No one's waiting for me to be ready. And I can head out the door when I wanna. So that feels really, really good. And it's already setting a tone for the trip. Like, I have free will. I can do what I want. You could do you. I would do me. Little bit of butter on the lips. This is the Laneige Vanilla Sleepy Mask. Second one. Stan. Okay. She's ready to eat. Who looks this good to eat? Me. Yeah. The restaurants are closing. I saw this pho spot earlier today, but I'm just gonna go back another time. I was really craving pho. I feel like that'd be good for my tummy. But I did say that the first thing I wanted was a crepe. So I'm at Sweet and Salty. Gonna eat a crepe. Back from my little outing. I overestimated how late the shops do stay open. I did say the first thing I want to do when I got to Paris is get a crepe. I've been like dreaming about the crepes I had when I was in Paris the last time. So I did find a crepe spot. It was pretty yummy, pretty nice. I had like a ham with spicy sauce. It was pretty good. And then I just took the time to like chat my friends, message my friends that I'm officially like here, I'm settled in, text me, hit me up, let's plan our days together. And then my friend Katz, my Parisian friend, he called me and we were chatting and like just catching up. Mind you, I met him like 2 years ago in the club in Silencio, just two pretty dark-skinned baddies linking up. And it was just so nice to be able to like have a conversation with someone who I just met off of holiday and I vibed with, but like it was just like talking to a long lost friend who you just haven't seen for a while. But it was natural, it was casual, we're in the same career field, so we see each other for real. And it was just nice. So we're gonna link up. It's gonna be a really good time. And I'm just really excited to build on those relationships. So I'm excited about that. So yeah, I was gonna get a drink too, but everyone's closing at 12. I was really surprised by that. I was like, okay. So I just went into the convenience shop and got some market things. So I got a Guinness. I am a Guinness girl. I'm the product of an African father. But Guinness is pretty standard. I've never had this foreign extra. So I'm really about to sip on that. I was gonna get wine, but I was in the convenience store and they had the wine, $5, like no joke. But I was just like, I want to go to a better quality shop for some wine if I'm gonna invest in like a bottle. Then I got these crisps, these chips. They are an herb kind of flavor, like a brie herb kind of flavor. So I was just like, something to munch on. I was kind of wanting that. I love passion fruit. I wanted to get a cocktail, but everything was closed, and I was gonna get a porn star martini, which is a passion fruit based drink. So I think the juice will do for now, will hold me down for tonight. And then I wanted something sweet, so I just got some ice cream, and all of this came up to £11.60. Like that's probably at most $13. So I think I won for the night. So yeah, it was like a good night, nice introduction. I was walking the neighborhood. I already saw a pharmacy that I would probably get some things at, some other like grocery shops. There's a restaurant across the street from me right here that said Creole. And I was like talking to my boyfriend about it, like, oh, they're probably from, he said some French based country. I don't remember, but I was like, maybe they're Haitian. And I was like walking past the shop, and there were two black women just dancing in the middle of their restaurant. I could tell it was theirs, just vibing out on a Tuesday night after like closing up shop. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna give them my business. Like, I'm gonna give them my business tomorrow. So I'll probably go there for lunch. Tonight is super chill. I kind of don't feel tired, but I'm just gonna like work on some content so I can get that rolling. Game plan a little bit of content for tomorrow, so I'm not too much in my head. I can just seamlessly go through the day. And I'm just gonna eat my snacks and vibe out. I wish I could watch Love Island, but I did download some shows on my iPad, so then I'll have an official first day in Paris tomorrow. I'm excited. Good morning, well, afternoon. It is 2 p.m. here right now. I slept until like 12:30. First thing on the agenda is going to get some bakery, some baked goods, some pastries, and a coffee, and go from there. I'm not gonna do any makeup. I have been loving this Supergoop Daily Dose Mineral Sunscreen. I was skeptical because I've tried their glow screen. That's just not a realistic product for me. But this one feels like skincare, one. And the blend is actually quite good too. And it's actually mineral sunscreen, so it's doing its big one, 3. I was pleasantly surprised. See, nice blend, fully protected, really nice formula. Comment j'ai fait, comment j'ai fait, ils veulent pas prendre les mêmes risques que moi. Mais comment j'ai fait, mal dans les faits, télécommandés, ils sont télécommandés. Pose ta patte, viens me battre. Si t'es 4, t'as des trucs à faire des 4. Tu m'épates, non je réel. Pose ta patte, viens me battre. Je vais te mettre à 4 pattes. Je vais te mettre à 4 pattes. I remember like looking around my Google Maps for like where my Airbnb was. I was like, oh, there's this huge park because Paris has the most beautiful parks. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna go here. So I came here just to find out that it is a cemetery, but it's a cemetery of like well-known figures as well. I think Oscar Wilde is here, and people still definitely like show love to whoever's buried here, but not my ministry. So I'm gonna go to another neighborhood park. I got my pastries, and I'm just gonna vibe out for a little bit and try them out. But it's a beautiful park. It's a beautiful, cemetery. Respect to the elders, you know. Okay girls, I got my pastries. I'm in the park and I'm gonna taste test these. I already bit into this one. It's the canal. It's just like a bread. I wanna say this is cardamom. So this one is really light. Really nice. I think that's like cinnamon. Right off the bat, 8.5 out of 10. I can eat that every day. Like, everyone seems really nice, but I just witnessed a little scuffle, a little tea. I just saw somebody throw a shoe, and then I saw the man behind him. He looked a little bruised, beat up, like he wanted to fight, but it seems like he had to get lost. But it was cute to witness. I love people watching. Okay, next up is a heavy hitter that I really want to try. It was a pistachio chocolate combo. Last time I was here, I had like my first pistachio pastry. Life changing. So let's try her. Right off the bat, I taste the chocolate. Pistachio is such a subtle flavor, so I feel like this one could use less chocolate so that the pistachio could come through a little bit. But the bread is nice and like crisp, not too flaky, not too sweet either. I love chocolate, but I want to see the balance. But also something I would pick up again. I give that one a 7.5. Just because I've had pistachio before and I wasn't like amazed. I probably need like a pistachio creme rather than this light pistachio moment. I got a classic pain au chocolat. Let's try. You know what? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. The classics always win. The chocolate was so nice. I feel like they use like a different chocolate. The pastry is so buttery. I'm sure when I warm it up, then like it'll be like nice and flaky. But like classic, classic, classic. They know what they do and they do it well. Just a regular classic croissant. So different. Because I'll get a croissant in the US, it's really not tea. And they're charging like $5 for a not tea croissant. And this one, buttery, pulled apart so nice. Fresh. You can taste the butter, like yummy, decadent. The girls don't really know what they're doing for real. They try. This makes me want to only go to French patisseries from now on because the rest is a scam. But those are delicious. I also got a pretty focaccia that I'll just have for like snacks later. But yeah, great haul. It was €18, 20. I just checked my account. That came out to like $21. I also got like a coffee, so not too bad because that's literally what I would get in the US for one croissant, a coffee, and maybe like a cookie. Yeah, crazy work. So love. I had to put my vacation emails on because why did I get an email about something? Some British Vogue missing item. Don't know. Here, you guys cursed me. This is so cute. Okay, honestly, great first walk. I walked to the park. I walked to two parks, one cemetery, one park. Got my pastries and just like vibed out. And it was just so nice. I feel like time is moving fast, but like I'm not in a rush, so it feels really slow. It goes out for like 2.5 hours, so nice. Y'all were not lying when you said that I was going to shop. Like I wanted to put beds on it, but I would have folded in under 24, which is kind of embarrassing. But I was tempted in this store right across the street from me. It's called like Tulip, and it was so cute. The first thing I spotted was that zipper bag, and I was like, dang, she's cute, she's interesting, she's a good shoulder bag, she's a zipper bag. It was really cool. And then I saw this top. I ended up getting this top. I really liked the design on the shoulder. I thought that was unique. And then I tried it on. It has like a nice snug to it, dare I say, like tank air, except for this has a little bit more interesting design. No shade, no tea. And it was €10. So yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about it on my boobs, but I do think if anything I could gift this. But it was so cute. Like, not sure who Morgan is, but she's a 2000s baddie, and that's the mood for this trip. Is definitely like 13 going on 30. So very fitting. Love her. She's so cute. I guess let me try her on. She's so cute. It definitely gives me a tank air fit. And it feels very 2000s. So she's a keeper. First buy of my Euro summer. Did a little shop, did a walk. I'm in the mood for a drink. And I'm going to go, if the museum is still open, I'm going to go to this contemporary art museum. They have a really cute gallery. And actually, this top is on theme. So now we're working, now we're cooking. Like, this top is actually on theme for the exhibit that I want to see. So now we're working, now we're cooking. If I don't go today, I'll go tomorrow. But yeah, now I have something to look towards. Okay, we have a mood, we have an energy. Okay, cute. Snack time. I'm trying this yogurt, this apricot yogurt, and I already had my fresh crate of blueberries, so I'm gonna eat some of that. Let's try it. I was hoping it was passion fruit. I'm scared to try this whole French yogurt. Not bad, very rich. Okay, let's try it with the apricot. Nice little healthy scoop of the apricot. That is fresh. Okay, I'm gonna mix her up. It's so good. Oh my God. This is what she looks like mixed up. She has like a healthy color to her. I don't think I even mixed all of it in yet. But that was yum. Ooh. She's so nice. This is so nice. A cutie little emblem. That's what sold me. But so good. There's some blueberries in there. I'm gonna sit, have my snack. Maybe have a little bit of my focaccia with some sardines. I feel like I'm not that big of a foodie. Like, if I was with people who wanted to go out and eat, I'm sure I would be down. And maybe I'm just being budget friendly, but like, I'm not that hungry. Like, I had a taste test of my pastries. I wanted to keep those for breakfasts and stuff. For breakfasts and stuff. And then, yeah, I just had like little snacks. I'm gonna have a yogurt and maybe some sardines with my focaccia. I had some sardines and crackers yesterday. So what I'm trying to say is I feel like I'm gonna be snacking throughout the day. Like, if I can get breakfast here and like kind of basic snacks, and unless there's like some place that like, oh, I really want to go, but I will save like for dinner. I will go eat somewhere. I will take myself out and go eat, but like throughout the day, I think I'm chilling. I'm definitely a vacationer who wants to live her life like she would, but in a different country. So that's why I say, even with like clothing and stuff, I'm not trying to like become a new person. I'm really just trying to do me, just a little bit. So yeah, I don't think I want to cook or anything, but these snacks are kind of holding me down, I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, I'm gonna vibe out, and then I'm gonna get ready, and then I'm gonna head out the door again. Okay. Change of plans, we're going to dinner instead. The museum that I wanted to go to closed at 7, so there was no way I was gonna make that. But take a look at my makeup. I did it on my phone camera with a filter on, And I think I ate that. Am I bugging? I don't know. I just feel like it's like natural with a little bit of glam. A rose, something. I'm waiting for Lobby to tell me where to meet him at for dinner. He said 8, but it's 7:45. But you know how boys are, like, could I ever take a man serious for real? Not if I want to keep my mental health together. But yeah, this is what I'm wearing to dinner. I need to decide on a shoe, but I think I'm just going to do my flats. Wearing what I wore last night is this tank air on the top with my Marni skirt, and then the Proenza shoe with flats, and then this basic gel brown Henley. I just take her and wrap her around my neck because I do run cold at night, and there's this saying like protect your neck. I really do resonate. So this will be the look for dinner with my handy dandy Prada bag. And yeah, should be good vibes. I'm ready for a porn star martini and vibes. Where are we going? Yeah, okay. So yeah, kind of just waiting on that, and then we'll see what the vibe is after. But I've officially told everyone that I'm here. So do I have plans for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and possibly Sunday? Yes. I knew this was gonna happen though. You are in Paris, which is just as the same as New York. Different fonts, same type shit. You get it? Yeah, okay. It might be my only solo day, so I cherished it. It was good. But yeah, let's go to dinner. Let's eat something for real. You rate the overall food?
Like actually 10, like not even like.
No, it was so good. I was actually so surprised. Okay, what was your favorite? Okay, yes. 10 out of 10. Okay. I'm thinking about coming back here for my birthday. Okay, what was your favorite?
The plantain and the PPP. I mean both the plantain dishes.
Was like a plantain breaded custard ball. It was so good. Yeah. And then my dish, I had like the chicken yassa. It just felt like home.
I had a grilled fish and it was low-key.
It looked so good. You guys cleared it so fast. I was like, let me catch up.
Yeah, top 3 best fish I ever had.
Okay, so. Period. Okay, now we're gonna get. Huh?
Big recommend.
Big recommend. Yeah. Okay, now we're gonna get some matcha and some drink. Yeah. And see what happens. Yeah. Okay.
There's even different options.
Okay, which do you recommend?
This one.
Okay, I'm gonna get one too.
Yeah. All of these drinks are also very like good.
Yeah, apple shola. Well, that's not apple shola. It's like Fritz Limon.
We've searched high and low for this.
Yeah, with it. Oh my God, it's popping off.
It tastes like a cream soda with a little kick.
It is a cream soda with some kick.
It's so dramatic. I can't.
It's really good. It's really
You
good.
actually like the
Yeah, it tastes like cream soda.
We are currently biking in Paris, capital of France.
Biking in Paris, I'm leading the way. Very spooky, very strange. Do you trust me?
Yeah, I do.
Okay,
I do trust you. I trust you with my whole entire life.
Because we're biking.